Do you know that the same $5,000 sitting in your account today could be the starting point for your journey toward financial freedom? Many people believe that simply saving money is enough, but the truth is without a strategy, your savings lose value day by day. The secret lies in knowing how to use that resource wisely to protect and multiply your wealth. If you currently have around $5,000 saved in the bank, there are smart moves you can make to get the most out of that money. Let's talk about how to turn your savings into a powerful tool for your future. Imagine if your salary came with a manual, one that told you exactly how to spend, save, or invest for the best results. Wouldn't it be easier? In today's world, just letting your money sit in the bank doesn't have the same impact it did decades ago. That's why it's more important than ever to learn how to manage your finances strategically. The first step is understanding the true function of the money you save. It's not just about piling up cash, it's about making your money work for you. Here's a reality check. Saving money alone won't make you rich. Contrary to what many have heard all their lives, saving is not the sole path to wealth. Inflation quietly eats away at your savings value over time, but that doesn't mean you should stop saving. It just means you need to save the right way. The main goal of your financial reserve isn't to generate wealth, but to serve as protection, a shield against unexpected events. Minimum recommended emergency fund is about $2,000 in an account that's easy to access. This amount is for basic emergencies like car repairs, home maintenance, or replacing a broken appliance. Having this fund means you won't need to rely on credit cards or expensive loans when life throws you a curveball. It's your first line of defense against financial surprises, and it's a crucial step before thinking about growing your wealth. Once you've got your basic emergency fund, the next goal is to save enough to cover 3 to 12 months of your living expenses. The exact amount depends on your risk tolerance. If you're comfortable with more risk, 3 to 6 months might be enough. If you prefer security, aim for 12 months. For example, if your monthly expenses are $3,000, your reserve should be between $9,000 and $36,000. This money should be available, but only used for real emergencies. It's important to remember that your emergency fund is not for impulse spending. A clothing sale or a new gadget doesn't count as an emergency. Only tap into this reserve for true emergencies like medical bills or urgent repairs. By keeping this discipline, you ensure your financial safety net is always ready when you need it most. Beyond your emergency fund, there are only 2 strong reasons to keep saving: making a significant purchase like a down payment on a home or a new car, and seizing investment opportunities. If your money isn't earmarked for these purposes, letting it sit idle doesn't make sense. Inflation will slowly erode its value, reducing your purchasing power over time. Here's a practical tip: choose digital banks or online accounts that offer better returns. Many institutions without physical branches can pay higher interest rates because they have lower costs. Over the long term, this small detail can make a huge difference in your financial results. Always look for options that help your money grow, even while it's waiting to be used. Next crucial step is to use part of your money to pay off debts. It might sound obvious, but many people keep a good amount saved while still paying high interest on credit cards or loans. That doesn't make sense. While investments might earn you 10–12% per year, credit card debts can easily cost you 40%, 60%, or even more. What you gain on one side, you lose double on the other. Think of it this way: paying off a debt with 50% annual interest is like getting an immediate 50% return on your money. It's a guaranteed risk-free gain. So after you've built your emergency fund, your next move should be to eliminate high-interest debts, especially credit cards, overdrafts, and personal loans. This is one of the smartest financial decisions you can make. For low-interest debts like some student loans or subsidized mortgages, there's less urgency to pay them off quickly. Depending on your financial profile, it might make more sense to invest your money and aim for higher returns. But here's a key principle: stop financing unnecessary things. Buying what you don't need with money you don't have is what keeps many people in debt. Never forget, every dollar you don't pay in interest is a dollar that stays in your pocket. By eliminating expensive debts, you free up more money to save and invest. These are the first 2 fundamental steps for anyone with savings. Build a solid emergency fund and get rid of costly debts. Once you've done that, you're ready to make your money work for you. If you've made it this far, let's talk about 3 extra steps to really make your money work. After all, money sitting idle doesn't create freedom. What we all seek is financial freedom, the ability to choose how to live without depending solely on a monthly paycheck. The next steps will help you move from saving to growing your wealth. Say you leave your $5,000 in an account that pays close to the market's basic rate. In a year, you might have around $5,600. That's good, but let's be honest, it's not much. Now, if you direct part of that money into assets that grow faster than inflation and have real potential to multiply your wealth, everything changes. This is where real investing begins. Real investments include stocks, real estate funds, ETFs, and even cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. You can also invest in equipment or tools that generate extra income depending on your risk profile. But where should you start if you're a beginner? Let's break it down into 3 simple steps to help you take action with confidence. First, open an account with a reputable brokerage, preferably one that offers 0 fees and good support for beginners. This is your gateway to the world of investments. Take your time to compare options and choose one that fits your needs. A good platform will make your investment journey much smoother and less intimidating. Second, invest some time in learning the basics about each type of asset. Discover how stocks, real estate funds, ETFs, and cryptocurrencies work. It's not complicated. Studying just 15 to 30 minutes a day will put you ahead of most people. The more you know, the more confident you'll feel making decisions about your money. Third, start with a small amount, but start now. Today you can buy a fraction of a stock for less than $10, invest in real estate funds from $100, or build an ETF portfolio with accessible amounts. The important thing isn't the initial size of your investment but building the habit of investing regularly. Consistency is key to long-term growth. Stocks from solid companies can pay annual dividends and appreciate over time. This means you earn both from the company's growth and from regular payouts. It's a way to build wealth steadily, especially if you reinvest your dividends. Over the years, this can lead to significant financial growth. Real estate funds pay monthly returns and allow you to invest in property without buying a whole building. They're a great way to diversify your portfolio and receive steady income. Plus, they often require lower minimum investments, making them accessible to more people. ETFs, or exchange-traded funds, let you diversify automatically, even with small amounts. They track major indexes and spread your risk across many companies. This makes them a smart choice for beginners looking to build a balanced portfolio without needing to pick individual stocks. Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, despite their volatility, can serve as a long-term store of value. While they're riskier than traditional investments, they also offer the potential for significant growth. If you choose to invest in crypto, do so with caution and as a small part of your overall strategy. Investing requires patience and a long-term vision. The market can be unpredictable in the short run, but those who stay consistent and avoid impulsive decisions are the ones who succeed. Remember, building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. Stay focused on your goals and trust the process. Simple way to divide your $5,000 could be $1,000 in solid company stocks, $1,000 in real estate funds, $1,000 in ETFs tracking major indexes, $500 in cryptocurrencies, and the rest kept for emergencies. This is just a suggestion, but it shows that you can build a solid foundation even with a modest amount. Investing isn't limited to financial markets. There are also physical assets that can generate income almost automatically. For example, some people buy simple equipment and create new income streams. The key is to find opportunities that fit your interests and skills. For instance, someone invested in a cotton candy machine to rent out at parties and events. In just a few months, they recovered their investment and started earning steady income. This approach can be applied to many different tools and services, turning a one-time purchase into a continuous source of cash. Other examples include buying a used mixer to rent out for small construction jobs or a washing machine for laundry services. Even a professional trimmer for gardening can become a profitable asset. The logic is simple: buy something once and turn it into a continuous income stream. After you've built your reserve and started investing, the next step is to increase your investment capacity. Saving and investing your current $5,000 is a great start, but true financial independence comes from making this a continuous cycle. The goal is to grow your income and the amount you invest each month. You can boost your income by taking on extra work in your free time, such as selling products online, teaching classes, offering services, or creating content. Every additional dollar you earn and don't need for immediate expenses should be reinvested. This is how compound interest really works in your favor. Another way to increase your earning power is to invest in your own skills. The more abilities you develop, the more value you can offer, and the more you can charge for your work. Consider taking courses, learning new skills, or even changing careers to enter more profitable fields. Don't overlook the power of negotiation. Sometimes, simply asking for better conditions at your current job can lead to higher pay or more benefits. Always be on the lookout for ways to improve your financial situation, whether through new opportunities or by maximizing what you already have. Every dollar that comes in and isn't needed for short-term expenses should be reinvested. This is the real secret behind compound interest, letting your money grow on top of itself over time. The more you reinvest, the faster your wealth will build. The fifth and final step is to protect what you've built. Many people start well, accumulate some wealth, but end up losing it all due to lack of caution. Avoid miracle promises. If someone offers you 10% monthly returns with no risk, be skeptical. It's probably a scam. Don't forget to take care of your physical and mental health. There's no point in accumulating money if your quality of life suffers. Make sure to balance your financial goals with self-care and well-being. A healthy mind and body are essential for long-term success. Investing is often a slow process. You might spend years watching your wealth grow gradually, and during that time you'll be tempted to speed things up by making risky decisions. The winners in this game are those who have patience and stick to their plan even when progress feels slow. Let's recap the 5 steps. First, use part of your savings to build an emergency fund. Second, eliminate high-interest debts. Third, start investing with a clear strategy and consistency. Fourth, work on increasing your income and the amount you invest. Fifth, protect what you've built by avoiding scams and taking care of your health. These steps form the foundation for lasting financial freedom. The real value of your $5,000 is just the amount itself. It's the mindset shift it represents. By following these steps, you're not just saving money, you're changing your approach to wealth. This new way of thinking is what sets you on the path to true financial independence. No matter where you're starting from, the important thing is to take action. Even small steps taken consistently can lead to big results over time. Use your $5,000 as the seed for something much greater. The journey to financial freedom begins with a single, intentional move. Consistency is more important than perfection. Don't worry about making the perfect investment or timing the market exactly right. Focus on building good habits and sticking to your plan. Over time, your discipline will pay off and your wealth will grow. Take time to celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Every step you take toward financial freedom is a victory. Recognizing your achievements keeps you motivated and helps you stay on track even when the journey feels long. Watch out for common mistakes like chasing quick profits, falling for scams, or spending impulsively. Stay focused on your long-term goals and remember that slow, steady progress is the most reliable way to build wealth. Avoid shortcuts and stick to proven strategies. Regularly review your financial plan and make adjustments as needed. Life changes and so should your strategy. Stay flexible and be willing to adapt your approach as your goals and circumstances evolve. This keeps you on the path to success. As you learn and grow, share your knowledge with others. Helping friends and family understand smart money habits can create a positive ripple effect. Financial literacy benefits everyone, and together you can build a stronger, more secure future. Keep yourself inspired by following stories of people who have achieved financial freedom. Learn from their experiences, adapt their strategies, and remember that your journey is unique. Inspiration keeps you moving forward even when challenges arise. To wrap up, remember that your $5,000 is more than just money, it's the beginning of your journey to financial freedom. By following these steps, you're setting yourself up for a future where you have control, security, and the freedom to live life on your own terms. Start today, stay consistent, and watch your wealth grow.